All right, so in this lesson, we are going to identify solutions to systems of linear inequalities by graphing. So we talked about systems before. Systems are just basically like more than one equation. You want to find the x and y's, the solutions that make both equations, or inequalities in this case, true. So let's graph these simple ones first. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to help out some. Okay, let's move up a little bit. Okay, so this example says x is larger than 4. So let's go to where x is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where x is 4. But this is also where x is 4. Like 4 comma something. 4 comma something. 4 comma something. 4 comma something, right? You can keep doing this. But we want x to be larger than 4. So we want points. We want x, y's where x is larger. So we want like points over here. And going on this way, of course. Like, we want these points. The thing is, like, x has to be larger than 4. So these points don't work because this is where x is 4. So I'm going to just show where all these points get close to. They all get close to these points, but they never quite reach here. All right, and let's look at this next example. Well, let's back up. X is larger than 4, so all the ones that were larger were to the right. Okay, so x is less than or equal to -2. So let's go to where x is -2. Right here. -1, -2. Right here. Ooh, I can do slightly better. Right here. Okay, -1, -2. And also here, and here, and here. This is where x is -2, or these points have x's that are -2. But we want the x's to be less than -2. That means we want the points that are to the left. So right here, right, and going this way, of course. Now, can x be -2? Is x -2 here? Yeah, here, yeah. So this will be a solid, represented by a solid line, or solid, yeah. So these are points, and these over here, and going that way. Let's try some y's. So y is greater than 3. Let's go to where y is 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Y is 3 here. And if you go 4, 3 here, y is still 3 here. Y is here, 3 here. Y is 3 here. Y is 3 here, and so on and so forth, right? So y, but we don't want y to be 3. We actually want the y's to be greater. So we want these points up here. And of course, going like further that way and that way. You know, there's more. The question is, can y be 3? No, it has to be greater. So this isn't a point, this isn't a point, this isn't, like, none of these are points. They show you where the points, where the solutions get super close to, though. Cool. And y is less than or equal to -5. So let's go to where y is -5. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So right here. And so over here is where y is -5 still. It just has to go this low, right? Now, y has to be less than. So the y's you want to be below, because you want the y's that are less than -5. So -6, -7, -8, -9. You want the ones that are below, like right here. Unlike this one, where the y's, you wanted the points where y's are greater than 3. So you wanted the ones that are above over here. y is less than. So we want the points with y's that are below. And can the y be negative 5? Yeah, it can be equal to. So these are actual points. I'm going to show that these are all points by doing the solid line. All right, cool. So I'm going to actually jump to the next page. I'll have all of the rest of these done in the notes, but I'll go to the next page.